Face-off won by Buff State. Brody Power leaves it for his man in Hope. Hope circling. Shot goes wide and into the far wall where it's corralled and brought back by Power. Power circling, sends it back, and now will take a shot from the top of the slot, and it'll go wide to Hope once more. Circles around near side corner. Is met by Gertsakis. Gertsakis pressures it, pokes it loose, but Buffalo State regains it. Now it'll be Salkeld holding it in at the near point. Turned over to Gertsakis, but Gertsakis can't play it cleanly, and it's held in the near corner and taken back to the near point where it's played in down low to Rosen. Rosen tries to send one in on net, goes wide. Puck comes around. Niemanen sends it around to the far point for Power. Power dumps it down to Hope. Hope back to the near far point. Tries to find somebody, and York intercepts it. It was along the near wall. It was Salkeld waiting for it, but York, one of the Lakers' better penalty killers, was able to clear it out of the zone. Both teams change, and holding the puck behind the net is Hope. Hope takes it out through his own slot. Goes off a skate of Brandon Adams back into the far corner of the Buff State zone. 56 seconds remain in the penalty as it will be resetting once more. Hope behind his own net. He'll leave it for his man. He'll let Price carry it out. Passes along the near wall, and a huge hit there by Mike Wills. Jars the puck loose to Adams, and Adams will fire it across his own zone to Johnson. Johnson clears it out. That was Zachary Stein on the wrong end of that collision. He's up quickly, which is good to see, but a great hit there by Adams to break up that breakout. Now it'll be 30 seconds remaining in the penalty, bringing up the far wing and firing it down is Price. It's tipped in by Beaumont. Beaumont's effort goes into the corner, up the near wall, back to the near point, and it's taken away there by Barton. Barton brings it up over the right wing. Centering pass. It's Johnson. Takes a shot, but a deflection by Beaumont at the last second saves the day there for De La Verne. Puck poked loose and back along the far wall comes bringing the puck up there is Price. Price will just dump it down in the corner, and another penalty coming up to the Lakers here as York made contact with Price as he gained the zone and cleared the puck off his stick. And it was just a little after he got rid of it, and that will probably be interference coming up against York here. Lakers do not agree with the call, but they'll go right back to the penalty kill. Actually be 3 seconds of 5-on-3, and then 1:57 of 5-on-4 in favor of Buff State.
Yeah, Christian York pleading his case to the official, but he is certainly not going to win that one. As you mentioned, Tim, 2 seconds of 5-on-3 time coming up. Not what the Lakers need to start this game, but some very nice aggressive penalty killing by Mike Wills and Steven Johnson on that last sequence. Johnson, Wills, and Adams were all in the Buffalo State zone, and I think that's what the Lakers need to do to be successful on the penalty kill. We've seen teams have a lot of success with aggressive play against them, so it's nice to see the Lakers turning the table.
One skater comes back for the Lakers. Puck down low, trying to stuff the wide open back door there. Was Hope, but he missed, and the puck will come around to the near wall for Salkeld. Salkeld carries it into the corner. Gertsakis pushes his man up against the wall there. Salkeld reversing direction. It's poked away from the net by Kenny Neal. On the far wall, it's Hope. Hope takes one down, takes a shot on net. It's deflected away by Reve. Puck comes around to the near point once more. Holding it, taking a shot is Salkeld. It's deflected by Neal. Neal dives and clears it out of the zone. A nice effort there by Kenny Neal to sprawl across the ice to poke it loose. Resetting now and carrying in is Brody Power over the right wing far side. It'll be Reve behind the net. Passes it around to the near wall for Neal. Neal bounces it off the wall, but it's kept in there by Salkeld. It'll be Rosen behind the net, sending it to the far point for Power. Power holds it there, back down to the sidewall for Rosen. Rosen back to Power, top of the zone, back to Rosen. Rosen, top of the slot, takes a shot, pad save by Zawadzki. Rebound comes out, and another save by Zawadzki. Puck cleared. Miscommunication there by Rosen and Power. Rosen thought his man was on the near point. He was nowhere near it, and it comes out of the zone. Buffalo State has to dump it down, and the Lakers will reset behind their own net as they both teams make changes. Adams clears it up the near side. It'll go all the way into the Buffalo State zone behind the net for De La Verne to play. Lakers change it, change up once more as Hurley joins the PK effort. Now bringing it up to the left wing here is once more Taylor Price. Puck poked back into the Buffalo State zone by Adams. Now sent around to the far side wall for Chardon. Chardon carries it over the right wing. Takes it into the corner, circling, centering feed out in the slot is poked loose by Adams. Good job as it pokes out of the zone. 22 seconds remain in the penalty. Adams with a nice check, but can't separate the puck from Price. Price is offsides, got back on just in time as Chardon will just send it down into the corner. Ragaseo sends it around to the far wall, keeping it in there is Stein. It'll be Hurley clearing it out of the zone with 6 seconds left, and that will all but kill the penalty. As the Lakers go for a change, the penalty expires, and Chardon will reset behind his own net behind De La Verne. Lakers kill back-to-back penalties off there. Good job by the penalty kill that has been a little off of late. Long stretch passes poked in the neutral zone by Johnson, but kept in by Buffalo State. Nick Burst takes a shot on net. Kick save made by Zawadzki as it comes out to the near wall. Holshoff avoids a big hit and pokes the puck out of the zone. On comes York over the right wing. York to Johnson, top of the slot. Right pass down line. Score! He finds Mike Montagna on the back door. Tic-tac-toe. And the Lakers take a 1-0 lead with 11:40 to go in this first period.
Steven Johnson doing an excellent job there, Tim, right after the penalty ended, joining the rush, makes that a 3-on-1. A perfect pass over to Mike Montagna, and you guys in the studio talked about it in the pregame. Christian York, one of the more underrated players on this Laker team, also a nice job setting that play up. One of the best penalty killers this time comes out of the penalty box and joins the rush, and the Lakers a huge momentum swing there after killing off 4 consecutive minutes of penalties, get on the board first.
Lakers win the draw. It'll be York with the secondary and Johnson with the primary and Montagna with the goal. Puck is sent down behind the net of De La Verne. Botten tries to corral the puck on the far wall. He's unable to do so, but intercepts it, sends it back down low to Kenny Neal. Kenny Neal in the far circle, centering past to Galati, but a nice poke check there by Todd Graham, able to divert that chance. Rivet, top of the zone, takes a shot, just goes wide of the sprawling De La Verne, and now the puck is in the far corner, held in by Botten and Neal. Botten with a nice job reversing direction. Opens up a lane, sends it back to the point for Rivet. Top of the slot, takes a shot, redirect out in front. Kenny Neal tries to stop and score! Matt Galati in the low slot. That is Galati's first non-power play goal of the season. And Galati was able to clean up the loose change that was left by Neal. And the Lakers, in just 35 seconds, have put up 2 goals in very short order. It'll be interesting to see how long De La Verne stays in. Remember, he gave up 2 goals on 8 shots against Plattsburgh in his last game. He'll stay in for now, but the Lakers pouring it on here early with 11:05 remaining in the first period of action.
Yeah, Matt Galati's 7th goal of the season, and if you're a Laker fan, that's exactly the kind of goal you want to see this team score. Too many times they've kind of been on the perimeter in recent games. A lot of hard work there on that shift. An excellent job all around. Matt Galati crashing the net is rewarded for his efforts.
Lakers win the draw. We'll dump it down to the far corner. Comes around to the near corner. We're trying to dig that out as Hope. Hope sends it back to the near point. It's dumped back in by Adams to Water Street in the near corner. Water Street using his size to shield that puck effectively. He'll try to leave it for Timpano, who gets it back to Water Street. Now near point for Wills. Wills, top of the zone is open. Passes across to Regaseo. Shot on net. Stick save made it up and into the netting. He's taking a big hit there at the end of that shift was Timpano, but he's up and it looks like he's okay. And we'll see Barton, York, and Jackson come on the ice for the Lakers for this next shift. But Josh K, what are you seeing from this Lakers forecheck? A lot of good passing early on has set them up nicely, and they've been able to capitalize early in this first half of the first period.
Right. Well, one of the things that I'm noticing is on the power play, Oswego not having a good opportunity because Buffalo State is dropping the defense down lower. When it's 5-on-5, it's a little bit more spread out. That's where the passing lanes come into play, and that's why they've had success with these 2 goals in 3 minutes.
Lakers control the puck in the near corner of the Buffalo State zone. Jackson passes off, gets it back from York. It's loose on the near corner. A lot of physical hitting and checking going on in that corner as the puck is pinned against the wall. Puck goes up and into the netting. Once again, that's Buff State. It looked like that was number 16, Nick Burst, able to throw that one up into the netting and get the face-off coming up on the near dot. But, Mike, the Lakers, a lot of aggressiveness early in this game, and they are pouring on the pressure on the forecheck, and it's paid off brilliantly thus far.
Absolutely, and that's something I love to see here. This team has had kind of slow starts the last couple games. They hadn't scored first in their previous 2 games against Southern New Hampshire and Elmira, so they do a nice job coming out and getting a couple chances on the power play, killing off 4 minutes consecutively of penalty time, and then immediately taking the momentum back there with 2 goals just 35 seconds apart.
Buffalo State wins the draw, clears out of the zone, streaking towards the net, and a huge hit there from Nick Rivet. He leveled Brett Hope, who had gotten behind the defense. He is slow to get off the ice. He's okay as he gets to the bench. He'll be attended to. Puck still loose in the neutral zone. Now splitting the defense, crashing in on net. Backhand save made by Zawadzki. That was a quick glove there to deny Taylor Price of a one-on-none break there. Lakers had a little trouble getting it out of their own zone. Again, coming up the ice, it was Hope. He got it. It looked like a pass from a quarterback. He caught the pass, put it down immediately. No hand pass. Carried it in past everyone but Rivet, and Rivet lined him up and lit him up in the far circle.
Yeah, one of the very most hard things to do in hockey is a nice open ice hit like that, and Nick Rivet absolutely levels his man. Also nice to see for the Lakers. Matt Zawadzki certainly appears to be on his game early on in this opening period.
Buffalo State wins the faceoff. The shot from the slot goes wide, and it's held in now at the far wall, near side, as 4 skaters now join that scrum. Botten comes away with it briefly. It's poked loose and sent back down towards the Lakers zone by Power, but the Lakers take it back and send it to Botten at neutral ice. Galati gains his own, feeds it to Neal, but it just goes too far. Neal had found a crease, but couldn't get a hold of that puck. Lakers keeping the puck in on the far wall. Finally carrying it out is Power. Power brings it up the near side wall. Gertsakis mirrors him, and Power will just dump it down. He'll go off for a change as the Buffalo State Bengals will complete half a change there, as now it'll be Gertsakis carrying it through neutral ice. Gertsakis to Botten. Botten just dumps it down over the shoulder there of Charles LaPierre as the Lakers go for a change. It'll be coming back the other way, recoiling. Buffalo State bringing up the far wing, taking a shot on it. It goes wide. There was number 11, Jason Zaleski, and the Lakers will bring it back along the near wing. It's Water Street trying to pass it along to Adams. Puck goes across to the far wall of the Buffalo State zone as they regain control, and coming back the other way is LaPierre. LaPierre over the right wing takes another shot, just goes wide. Rebound comes out, but a nice job by Wills to poke it loose, keep his man off that juicy rebound that had an open net in front of it. And now the puck will go straight up into the air towards the penalty box, lands just in front of it. Wills will fire across back into his own zone to Ragaseo, who has a little bit of trouble playing it, will retreat to his own zone, play it around the wall to Wills to the near side, back to Ragaseo on the far side. Ragaseo feeds Water Street. Water Street loses it at center ice. Puck is still loose in the neutral zone, and Wills can't win the race, and it's poked in by Niemanen. And now, just behind the net is Ragaseo as he resets. Two men to his left, one to his right. He'll pass it and carry it, up the left wing. He'll fire it down into the corner. Water Street giving chase as it comes to the near side, as it'll be Salkeld poking it loose. And now Stein and Timpano do battle for it in the corner. One away and brought back the other way by Buffalo State, but Christian York with a nice check to keep it in. Puck goes straight up into the air, top of the slot. Jackson joins the ice. He jumps onto the ice. He's unable to keep it in. Water Street with a play back to Ragaseo at his own blue line, and the Lakers will reset and finish their change. Barton pokes the puck on forward to Jackson. Jackson feeds back to Barton. Barton takes a shot, just going wide of the kick save that would have been just inches wide of the net. And now the puck is in the near corner. Jackson using good stick handling here to send it back around to York. York trying to stuff it on the back door, and it's kicked back into the corner by De Laverne. Barton picks up his stick. He had dropped it, and now the puck is controlled behind the net there by Rivnak. Rivnak plays it along to the near side wall, cleared out of the zone, and back the other way comes Beaumont. Beaumont dumps it off the side wall and into the Lakers zone to the right of Zawadzki. He controls it behind the net. Puck comes in. Now wrap around a chance here. We'll go back to the point as Chardon thought better of it. That was Burst. Now the puck will come back behind the net once more as it'll be Johnson playing it off the wall at the glass to Jackson. Jackson fires across the neutral zone, and a penalty. No penalty here as Barton got hit behind the play, and Lakers will just dump down and finish their change. Barton upset with the no call as the puck will come around to the far wall and be cleared out of the zone. Nice job by Scott to keep the man from touching the puck here, and that will be icing as the Buffalo State tried to fire it down the far wall with 6:37 to go in the second period, but icing will bring it back the other way. I'd like to take this time to mention that those first two goals brought to you by the Offers Tavern and Restaurant, located on the corner of West 1st Street and West Seneca, now offering breakfast rates as low as $2 with no minimum purchase to use your debit or credit card. Lots of space available, 7 a.m. to 9 p.m. You can also like them on Facebook. And the Lakers will get set on the far dot of the Buffalo State zone. Burst tossed right away. And now the faceoff is won by the Lakers. Holshoff, shot on net is kicked towards the net and then poked away, and Gertsakis can't handle the puck at the top of the zone, and he'll have to retreat into the neutral zone and send it down to Herlihy along the right wing, who dumps it down to De Laverne behind the net. Montagna pressuring. They'll come around to Hope. Good to see him back out on the ice after that big hit he took from Rivet. Puck is sent around to the far corner, and it'll come out of the zone. Lakers poking it back towards the blue line, and as the puck is poked back towards the Lakers zone, it'll be Gertsakis carrying up the near wall and trying to dump it down. He will. Behind the net once again, De Laverne trying to play it out, and it'll be sent around and cleared out of the zone. Misplaying that was Wills. It'll come all the way down to the near circle of the Lakers zone. And it'll be Ragaseo trying to feed Holshoff through center ice. He tries to win the race here to avoid icing, and it was touched, so there will be no icing as the puck will be bounced off the sidewall back to the near point. Botten circles, now centering pass to Holshoff, just gets poked loose. Herlihy had a nice feed. He taps the stick in frustration there as Holshoff had a brief second to shoot from the middle of the slot, but a nice poke check diverts the chance, and it'll come back the other way. Lakers, and Kenny Neal gets laid out on the ice. Helmet pops off. He's quick to get up. Someone should pick up his helmet there as it lays in the middle of the ice. Puck loose just under the blue line, and the Lakers will be off sides. As we've seen some big hits early in this one thus far here, Mike. Both teams delivering some punishment.